It's alright. I'll take a hit. Alright, I'm hurt. It's fine. We're good. Because I do think you regen health. So, I think we're okay. Ooh, what's this? Oh, you know what I could probably do? This is probably what I could use the beef jerky for. I can, like, throw it in there, have the dog go in there, and then sneak out and flip the switch. I bet that's what it wants me to do. I bet that's exactly what it wants me to do. Alright, this is the refinery. So, I guess we could start off in the refinery? Sure. Ooh, well this is fancy. It's nice and bright in here. Okay, okay. So how does this work now? Oh god, not one of these. Go figure. There's none of them that are just like the two front ones. Isn't there... Well, that's almost all of them. Is it? Is that all of them? No, there's one, okay. Okay, so there's, if we can get like the very, very back one by itself. Oh no, that only drops it. Well, dang it. That completely ruins my idea then. Oh boy. Hey, never mind. I'm a genius. Don't worry, that's fine. I got it. There might be a solution. I have to admit, the early 2000s game aesthetic really does something to me when it comes to horror. Yeah, I mean, this game really hasn't been too scary per se, but I will say that if you do like horror games with like early aesthetics, especially if you want like PlayStation 1 aesthetics, I'll really oh great.
I wish I could be there with you, but circumstances do not allow for such frivolities. Maybe soon there is something you can do about that. But tell me, are there ever melted conveyances now churning in the rock room? I think I know what they mean. It is some kind of heaven or a utopia.
Spare motor, huh? I feel like that's something we need. If you like horror games and want like a PS1 aesthetic or something like that, go check out Puppet Combo. They have some phenomenal stuff that they make. It is truly terrifying as well. I think this is probably going to have to go this way. This way. Maybe. That ain't gonna work. Oh, never mind. Can we go this way? Aw, we can't. I feel like that has to be what I do. I don't know what it accomplishes, but I feel like that has to be something that I do. Well, well, well. I've been waiting for this. Oh! What the heck? Oh, it threw the motor down. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. We might need to put a rock up here anyways, it looks like. Ow. To be honest, Frictional really got me. Playing Amnesia back when it came out, every other horror developer just doesn't do it for me anymore. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, we're probably gonna have to shut this down before we do this, huh? Got him. Y'all coming with me. Yeah, the horror aspect of a lot of frictional games doesn't really get to me that much. I grew up in the horror genre a lot though. Like just my entire childhood was filled with horror.
I have gifted you with my love. Perhaps you could gift me with something. After all, the laws of politeness would be shattered if you were to appear at my party without a gift. Poor Red is so hungry. He could eat both the horse and the young rippling stable hand. Sadly, pony flesh is so hard to come by in these parts, and man meat is so bland. If your eyes happened upon a scurrying rodent, would you deliver the crunchy feast by way of a final meal?
This dude's on about something, man. Okay, just missing a motor. Here we go. Click. Check that out. I don't know if I trust this or not. They do it in a tasteful way, not simple jump scare, boo stuff. Yeah, I feel that. I really, really liked Outlast. I really liked Outlast. Oh, God. Oh, boy. How does this work? How does this work? What's the pattern here? There, 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 there. I got nothing, man. Just, ah, dang it. I was gonna say, just let me run for it. I have to ask, how did you like the spider tunnel? It wasn't bad. Kind of annoying at times, but it wasn't too bad. Okay, so here. Nope. Never mind. Here. 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 Here again. Here. Run! Okay, we're good. Genius. I also see that. Don't think I don't see that down there. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. There could be painkillers in here. Delicious, delicious painkillers. I've only got one left. What is this? Ooh, you can move a lot faster when you're jumping. What? Oh no. Did I do the wrong thing? Aww. Dang it. I did the wrong thing, didn't I? I guess the other door was blocked, maybe. That's fine. I just don't know exactly where we are. You know? So that was shaft 12. Who knows? We'll never know. I mean, we could run through the refinery again. We got pretty much everything unlocked at this point, so we could, in theory, find out where the other one went. But does it matter? I'm gonna say it probably does at some point. This was the one that was blocked off. Dang it, now I have to go find out. Just in case, like, if it has an item that I need in it, how much would that suck? That we have to, like, go back all the way through it again anyways. All because I had to go check out the vent area. Dang. Let's find out. Alright, well, never mind. I guess we'll never know. The world may never know, I guess. I do wonder what was back there, though, now. Maybe it was just, like, locked, you know? I was gonna force you to go the other way anyways. Is this the right way? No, this is... You go back up to shaft 12. So this way. All the way up and then to the right. Right? Yes. And then go back this way. And there's probably some more stuff in here that we can go explore. Spoiler, it was locked. Yeah, I kind of figured. It's too bad, though. Oh, come on, man. No, I want to go down on the cart, though. I have channel locks. Come on. Yes. Let's ride. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, dude. Let's ride. Oh, come on. No! No, not without me! Oh, come on. Well, this wasn't fun. This ride sucks, man. I want my money back. Should have never gone to Greenland. Sacks of books. Okay. Overhead projector. Hey, look, another one of these. Let's touch it, because why not? What a fun ride. Yeah, super fun. A cohort, a man with no name. It is he who opens the gateway to hell. A grin on his face, he is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe and turn. Still, Father looks on, something vital in his hand. Okay. When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in here. Like I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. Gray rockworm. Thing looks big. It is kind of big, isn't it? Who put a mine cart in the conference room? Do not give me headaches. Or not headaches, but hiccups now. Oh, look at this thing. Badly faded, but looks like a close-up view of some species. Okay. So we're gonna deal with more of that guy. Oh, grody. Ooh, and it's jiggly. This be a smaller species of the worm thing I saw earlier, or just a juvenile. It's been dissected, the internal organs removed. Could be much older than the wall I demolished. Biomedical sciences, local wildlife, or field studies. Okay, not super long. Okay, increased sea traffic causes local concern. Inhabitants of a small village in a relatively desolate northwest have been reporting witnessing uncharacteristically large volumes of seaborne traffic over the past 6 months. Northwest Greenland is virtually uninhabited by modern standards, containing just 0.01 persons per square kilometer, 1/3 of the national average. Sea trade was dropped off dramatically since the closure of the northwestern lead and iron mines in March 1972. The mine itself ceased operation due to massive structural failure following an apparently accidental detonation of standard mining explosives, where all 47 workers were assumed killed in the blast. Bodies were not recovered. Now, locals are complaining of noise pollution caused by a high and steady volume of ships sailing close to shore. Unfortunately, in order for any large or any form of official inquiry to be undertaken, the registration codes of the ships in question must be recorded. And since villagers claim the ships only travel under the cover of darkness, this may mark a difficulty for ongoing quest for justice. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, it's squishy. Okay, large species. Painkillers? Dang. Can I get in there? Yeah, I see the key. Well, dang. Well, then what was my reason for coming down here, man? There's something going on in here. There's got to be something. Maybe something in here? Cool. Just an old newspaper, huh? No journals, notes, anything like that? Nothing, huh? Just an old newspaper. Ah, I see. Kind of finicky, but I get it. Interesting. Oh, someone's being smart. Yeah, apparently. Not quite what I expected. Official habitat. This thing's long dead. I think I know how they felt not being able to get out. Okay, well, the difference is... What's my guy's name? Did we even have a name? Gross. We chose to go here. That's the difference. We got dropped off and walked like miles to get here. Holy crap. Alright, you guys ready for this one? Kept calling him Simon. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, if you know what I mean. Yeah. These are biomedical journals of Dr. J. Excuse me. Dr. J. Ateriese. Flew between the dates of March 30th, 1969 and 1st of January, 1972. The Northwestern Research Station within the Northwestern Iron Mine, with the permission of Delta Mining Corp. Replication of selected extracts left at the disposal of mine foremen. Subject study. Okay, commonly gray rockworm, aimed to investigate the abnormal presence of the caddis in Greenland rock. Collection of samples, if needed, that can be identified correctly. Standard series of testing, observation, and dissection. Okay, personal notes. Upon arrival at the mining facility, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here. Despite the conditions. In general, one would assume that species whose natural habitat is past a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, and yet other, deeper areas are teeming, and were the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus Rhycophila. How do you say it? Ah, finally, some writing paper. Look at me, just using up the pages to scrawl down whatever comes into my head. What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper. No matter. It's paper all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here for, I suppose, about a year now. Must be near the end of 2001 by now. Huh, I wonder when Christmas was. No matter, too tired to write now. We'll rest a little. It says me. Is my guy writing stuff on here? I wonder if we're writing down here, because we got here near the end of 2001, I think. Samples collected. Collection process has been far easier than I anticipated. The setup was the artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. They are all of healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size, and I can only assume this is due to lack of natural predators down here. 3 adults and 2 larval infants, both dead. Okay, been down here 2 days now, was meaning to record events every day, but was too busy securing the area. Used the supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. Seems as safe a place as any to those things. Should at least stay put for a while. Okay, yeah, so this is not us writing it down, by the way. To that end, seems I've had a pretty lucky stumbling here. All this old research about something similar to what's been hunting me ever since I escaped the shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong, after what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else, and after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand a chance anyway. I don't know how many are left inside. But this is good. These notes might have some way to fight the things. The rockworms that followed me here. I don't know how they knew I was coming, or how they managed to follow me in the dark, but maybe I can work that out now. I found some old newspaper clippings, I guess. They're referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. I can see now why they built a facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me, though. We've been resting all our hopes of rescue on one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it all. He got out almost as the chaos began, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help. But maybe me and him are due the same fate. I must record what's been going on, give the world the answers it needs so it doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first, I need to worry about myself. I need to find a way out of here and work out how to kill these worm things. Professor, observations. The creatures are indeed larger than has previously been recorded. The juveniles seem to be growing far beyond their natural limits. Although the adults have now expired, I will watch with interest to see what the lifespan is of this particular subspecies. The worms appear to have 3 senses, as would be validated by previous research. Taste, smell, an extremely sensitive sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibrations in the rocks in the same way the human eye senses beams of light and processes them into spatial images. Their natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects because the worm is a vicious and efficient killer. He's wrong. They have no sense of smell. Today, I attempted to distract them with a concoction I found lying around, but to no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would explain how they can't see in the dark. Damn, there's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As extra precaution, I've locked myself in the smaller study area connected to the main lab room. If they get through that wall, I doubt this door will stop them, but it's better than nothing. Barely. Back to the professor. The subspecies of the genus Rhycophila is highly adapted for its environments. If released above the surface, it seems they would quickly destroy the existing rockworm population, and soon after that, the population would grow to a size far outstripping its own food supplies. Given its increased size and lifespan already, due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions for a reasonable period of time, perhaps 3,000 to 4,000 years, could grow up to a further 3 inches, making a total of almost 1 foot long. However, should those conditions change, or indeed magnify, physical evolution could occur far more rapidly. And then me. It's the 5th day today, and I swear they've begun to surround my location. I can't tell whether or not they have breached the wall I built, but I'm certain they've entered whatever area surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intend to record here the events of the past year in the hope that perhaps what occurred could be contained or driven away. Now, I realize I could write all I wanted. No one will ever make it down here to read it. So why write this now? Good question. I have no answer. All I do know is I'd rather take my own life than die at the jaws of those hideous monsters. I've tied a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. Blood and slime everywhere. And your boy has to go in there, doesn't he? No. Painkillers? Alright, can I even go in here? No, I can't. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, gross. Get rid of them all, you know? Okay, so what did I come down here for, then? I don't think I've seen anything. Ooh, baby. Break all this stuff open, right? I could dig through this, but it's not letting me, so... I don't know what I came down here for. Oh, whoa. Deranged mind. So deep head is darkness eats parasite. Okay, so he crazy, gotcha.
Melt in your mouth, mousy morsels. There are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small decaying mind, some bad things have flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood into my face. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
So Red was the one that wrote all this down then, huh? Interesting. Property damage, just a little bit. I don't think anyone's gonna be too worried about it, to be honest. Alright, so I guess that's that then. What did we come down here for? Is it just like lore stuff? Like information on like dealing with the worm maybe? Because I feel like this was like it, right? Unless I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. I'm sure everything is open, so... Noted, I'll cook my rats from now on with a little engine oil. Nice, nice. I would recommend a 5W20, you know? Or 5W30. I think it both tastes pretty good. Okay, so yeah, this must have just been like a lore thing. I'll take a rat burger. Yeah, I'll take one too. That does sound pretty good. A burger. Not necessarily made with rat, but you know. Burgers are good, so. Alright, so. We have to go to shaft 13. I think. It's the only place we haven't been yet, so... Down, right, down, or down, left. All the way down and then left. Okay, so Down. Left. Okay, that's the refinery. Did I hear a rat down there, or was it something else?